My name's Peter Rethinasamy, or as you lot may know me, the Indian variant. Yeah, I better address my accent, because you lot are looking at me a bit confused. You're looking at me like I'm some badly dubbed Bollywood movie. Can you imagine me in a Bollywood movie? Dinga, 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 dinga. I'll do your knees in, mate. And every time I come up on stage, someone always asks me, is that your real accent? Why would I put on a Belfast accent? I already look like a terrorist. Why would I want to sound like one too? To be fair, if it was a terrorist, it'd be a bloody good one, wouldn't it? The Paddy Jihadi. Not only do I tick those boxes, I blow them up, that's right. I'll explain the whole backstory here, because just to settle things a bit. My dad, he's originally from Asia, and he came over to Belfast at the height of the Troubles to become a doctor. Now, there was a war going on at the time. The Catholics didn't mix with the Protestants, so the way you knew what area you could go into, the Catholics painted their curbs green, white, and orange for the Irish flag, and the Protestants painted their curbs red, white, and blue for the British flag. So my dad moved to the Catholic area because he thought it was the Indian flag. He's got kind of a funny accent, my dad, because he's originally from India, and he grew up in Malaysia, and he lived a long time in Belfast. Best way to describe my dad's accent, it's a mix between a James Bond villain and a Thai lady boy. He's like, drop your trousers, Mr. Bond. He doesn't even have a cat, he's just stroking his furry arm there. But even his mates back home in Belfast, they love his accent, but they're always taking the piss. They're like, Eddie, what's the name of the female anatomy again? And my dad's like, vagina? And I asked my dad when he was in Belfast, did you ever experience any racism? He was like, no, I love standing out. I embraced it. When my dad used to go to parties in Belfast, he used to enter the party like this. The brown guy's here. Now where's all the vagina? And my mum would be like, Eddie, would you calm yourself down? We're the first ones to arrive. And that's no way to act at a wake. Put your shirt back on. It was nice coming out of lockdown. I got to hang about with my nephew for the first time. He's only 3 years old. His name's George. Lovely kid. So anyway, my sister gives me some money to take him out for the day because I wasn't going to use my own. So anyway, my mum turns around to me. She goes, you shouldn't have taken that. You should have used your own money to take your nephew out for the day. I said, oh, that's rich coming from you, Mum. When I was younger, you used to pay me to take Granny to church. She went, no, I didn't. I was like, yes, you did. You used to pay me £10 every Sunday to take Granny to church. She went, that was for the bloody collection, you idiot. So I take George out, right? He's a lovely kid. He talks to anyone. He loves trains. I take him on the train for the first time. This lady gets on, sits down opposite. George, bless him, turns around to her and goes, hello. And this lady looked at George and went, hello. And then she looked at me and went, he's sweet, isn't he? And then George goes, have you got a willy? And obviously, this lady looked really confused, and there was an awkward silence. So she looked at me to break the silence. So obviously, I just went, well, have you? I mean, the kid asked you a question, the least you could do is answer him. And it was at that moment, I know I'm going to get on with this kid. George is going to come in quite handy. I'm thinking of taking him on my next trip to Thailand. Have you got Willie? Yes, this one does, Uncle Pete. Come on, let's get out of here. And I'll be like, no, George, you go on ahead. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll catch on, all right, son? You enjoyed that one a bit too much, mate. Keep an eye on him if I were you. But it was nice, it was nice. First thing we did when we came out of lockdown, me and my girlfriend, we went to the beach. Any of you lot go to the beach? One person in here. What's wrong with the rest of you? We went to the beach, right? My girlfriend, Charlotte, she's always spoiling me with these extravagant gifts, right? She got me this inflatable tiger. I was out in Brighton Beach, enjoying the waves, riding this inflatable tiger. Yo. I come back in. Charlotte turns around to me. She goes, I'm just going to pop to the shop, get some bits, right? Now, she went to Aldi, right? And she stopped off in the middle aisle because she came back with a dinghy. I said, what the hell do you want me to do with this? She went, well, you can go out and have some fun in it. I said, if I go out in that thing, people are going to think I'm just arriving. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Peter Rethinasamy. Thank you.